So we're against the politics of fear. We have to be the party of hope. And the great thing about the Canadian people is they don't like fancy rhetoric. They don't like it. If you talk hope, it better be concrete, it better be realistic, it better be real, it better speak to you, and above all, it better be affordable. And that's one of the things about this family pack here. This here is the Liberal Party platform. And I go up and down telling Canadians about it. And there'll be an exam on it tomorrow morning, so you better study up. And I just want to talk about a couple of things that are in it, because they're very important, because they make hope real. Let me give you one example. The learning passport. Everything good that ever happened to me happened because I got a great education. Everything that happened good to many of you happened because you got a chance at an education. But there are so many Canadian families for whom post-secondary education is a distant dream. Either they didn't get it, or it's just too expensive, or they think that's for some other fancy people that they'll never get to. And it's one of the things that holds our economy back. Unless everybody believes they've got a shot at college or post-secondary education, we're not going to get ahead as an economy. So what we've said is, you open a savings account for your kid, and the federal government of Canada will put $4,000 in there to cover the cost of college and post-secondary education. And if you stop there. We think that every single Canadian family that wants it, needs it, ought to have access to early learning and childcare for every single. And every single Canadian family ought to be able to reduce their costs, their energy costs, and do something by the environment. So we've got a green environment retrofit tax credit, which allows you to do the right thing about the environment. And then every family has to be able to take time off and look after their loved ones when they get sick at home. The future of healthcare in our country is going to be in the Canadian home. That's where more and more healthcare is delivered. And we have to be there with families when they're facing the strain and pressure of looking after a loved one at home. I know this because my dad looked after my mother when she had Alzheimer's. 3 nights ago in Sudbury, in one of these open mic town halls, a man stood up just over there. He was wearing a cowboy hat. He said, "I've come off the road. I've been a trucker all my life. I've driven rigs all my life. I had to come off the road 2 years ago because my wife got sick, and there's no one else to look after her but me." He's looking for someone who will stand by him as he looks after his beloved wife. That's what we're in politics for. We're there to stand